morning, Delaware. Look, it is Christmas time in the day. We have the amazing Kyree Terrell here, the director, the creator of many movies. This movie right here, you do not want to miss. Christmas Bae, streaming on all digital platforms. I'm excited.
Yes, this is really
I'm
exciting.
excited.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyree.
Morning,
How are
Kyree.
you?
Delaware.
I love this. I love this winter white coat.
Yeah, he's killing
Sharp.
it. Yeah.
When I saw you walked in, I was like, that is a sharp winter white coat. So yes, you're right. Christmas, holiday, festive. So that's what we're here to talk about. So Kyree, I know that you are from the Philadelphia area.
I am born and raised.
Born and raised, and you've known Ivan for quite some time, right?
We both started around about the same time. Got wind of each other. I went to visit, and he was doing 215 Live.
Well, My New Philly was the company.
My New Philly was the company.
21 Live was one of our, very similar to what you guys do here.
Yep.
A live news program.
Excellent.
Yep.
So just hitting a pivot.
Right.
Now you got 6 movies streaming. You got a new movie that just came out, Christmas Bae, and you got many in the can that's about to hit production.
Yes,
like
indeed.
how did you hit that pivot to go that way, man?
Well, you know what's crazy, Big Guy? As I'm sitting in your beautiful studio, man,
Thank
I'm like,
you.
it takes me back to the days, because I still have my studio too, but we barely work out of it anymore because I've transitioned into filmmaking. But a lot of folks don't know the only reason I ever picked up a camera was to become a filmmaker, was to become a writer, director, etc. I just was fortunate to book some jobs doing videography with some bigger companies in the city. Yeah. And I was opened up to the whole news world. Right. So I was like, well, nobody's doing like good news and dope stories. And then I was fascinated with social media and how that was growing, because I started that way back in 2014 when you tell somebody I'm coming into your business with a camera, they'd be like, no, get out of here.
Get out of here.
Now they you know what I'm saying? It's different. But I had that fascination just with content and with social media. So I started the news media company, which was My New Philly. But filmmaking was always my ultimate goal. Yeah. And when the pandemic hit, that kind of killed our business because so many people were doing things virtual and creators were learning how to do it themselves and all of these types of things. So I was like, man, it's now or never.
That's right.
And I wrote my first movie, Work Bae, in 2020 and produced and released that one in 2021. And that started me down the path of creating what I'm calling the Matrix, which is
the Matrix. I love it.
It's a collection of 10 romantic comedies that are all just about how we meet our bae or how we deal with our bae. So romantic comedy is kind of like my niche, and Christmas Bae is now streaming on Tubi. It's my latest romantic comedy, and it's a hoot, and that one's based in reality too.
Did you film Christmas Bae in Philadelphia?
Mostly in Atlantic City and a small town right outside of Atlantic City that always leaves my mind, but it's right adjacent.
In that area.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, right outside of New Jersey.
All right, so you're in there. You're still in the area.
All over the place.
And,
all over the place.
And speaking in there, you had some dynamic people in there.
Yes.
And like you always have like great people in your movies. You know what I mean? So I mean, you had what? Hitman from
Hitman Holla from he's a battle rap legend.
Yep.
Right, but a lot of people know him from Wildin' Out with Nick Cannon. And then we got Sierra Angelia, who I think is going to be one of the greats.
Agreed.
She's just
Agreed.
so dope. Kelsey Delamar.
Yeah.
We have, if you're familiar with the group Silk, R&B group Silk, we got Gary Jenkins, Lil G from there. Dwayne Finley from The Wood. Yeah. Nancy
All-star
Marie.
cast.
Cheryl Frazier, who was recently in Tyler Perry's, what was it called? Splinter? One of the ones with Taraji.
Okay, here's the flyer.
There's Christmas Bae flyer. And my son's in the movie too.
I saw that, man.
Yeah, he's in there stealing a role.
Very nice.
So that's Hitman in the middle, Sierra, Kelsey.
What was it like on set, man? Because y'all look like I saw a lot. You do a lot of behind the scenes stuff.
Yeah, got
that looked like fun like hell. Like how was it?
It turned into family quick, right? So I filmed the movie in AC and Ventnor because I'm still a videographer, so I still have big clients. So shout out to Marty Small, who's the mayor of Atlantic City.
He was here.
He's a good friend of mine, and he was actually in Christmas Bae. He played the mayor.
Yeah, he played the mayor
in Christmas Bae. But between him and the resources that he has in Atlantic City, And then I had a client that does Boost Kids. It's like a program for teaching children just life skills. He said, hey, Kyree, I got this huge house out in Ventnor. You ever need to use it, let me know. I said, don't tell me that, brother.
I'm gonna need that.
Don't tell me that. So that was how it came together.
Right.
And so I mentioned that because now you got us kind of in this home for like a week's time, and like we really became family. And this cast was probably my most talented cast that I've ever had, right? These were all accomplished people from all over the United States, right? So there wasn't a lot of, you know, teaching or take 6 or, you know, all of that type of stuff. It was like,
it was fluid.
So we had downtime.
Right.
So
because they was moving so fast with it.
Yeah, you get to know people. You see, we playing movie charades and stuff on set, just having a great time, having a ball. And the film feels that way, right? If you watch a movie, it feels that way.
The energy was just aligned. Everybody was vibing. Everybody was
100%
showing up, doing their job, and that's always a perk. But having fun, and that's because of the leadership that you create. And I always say, you know, you lead by example. And I think that if the energy and the excitement was there, and everybody was doing their job and doing a fantastic job and beyond, it stems from leadership. So that's you, sir.
I appreciate that.
So that hats off to you, because they were following your lead.
That's a fact.
And this is obviously you set the tone and set the bar very high. So maybe, you know, I was thinking while you were saying that you film outside of Philadelphia, you should film in Delaware. Right?
Me and
the
I
next
talking.
movie.
We talking.
Okay, good. If you need to talk, I can be a part of the conversation because I think
New Year's Eve, babe.
That's a great idea.
Right, it's before Valentine's Day.
That's a great idea. No, this is exciting news because you have I love it, the Batrix. So there are multiple movies. Stay tuned for that. So could we talk about what's next?
Yeah, for sure. So I got a few things up in the air. On the topic of the Batrix, all of the movies kind of meld together, right? Okay. So if you can imagine, like I play a character in Work Bae, so I was one of the leads, right? So my character reoccurs in a few of the other movies. So right now, if you were to log on Tubi, you could watch Work Bae, you could watch Work Bae 2, you could watch Rent-A-Bae, and you can watch Christmas Bae, right? So the characters and some of the stories kind of intertwine. But if you meet a character that you love on Work Bae or Work Bae 2, maybe they end up in Christmas Bae, and they're the same person, right? With the same makeup, the same story, but they're just a part of this new, you know, story.
I love movies like that.
Right?
That's fun because you feel like you're invested in. You want to know what happens next and what's the storyline going to unfold.
And the way I write them,
how it's going to unfold.
You don't have to see them all. Right. So to your point, it's you can jump in wherever, but you can fall in love and go back.
I love that. I want to talk about your hustle. Right, because a lot of people in this industry, there's not a lot of people that look like you and I in this industry.
That's a fact.
And what do you have to do differently to get your stuff out there? Like, explain to me the people that are watching, just the hustle alone. Like,
it's all hustle. You know that. It's hustle. It's belief. It's long nights. Thing about me, I don't do much else besides write, direct, produce. You know, I don't go out much. I'm always in the house with my family. I'm always editing.
Shout out, just got married not too long ago.
3 years now.
Was it 3 years?
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Congratulations.
Appreciate it. But yeah, I stay in the house, man, and I do my job. I do the work that I love to do, right? I love to write. I love to direct. I love to tell different stories, right? So that's all I do. So when people ask me like, Kyree, you on your 9th movie in almost 5 years, that's all I do, right?
Dedicated.
That's the hustle, right? And my belief is that I just keep going. And one day I'm a crack that code.
Why?
Right?
Why do you keep going?
I keep going. Well, number one, I love telling stories. I love telling stories. I'm not one of these guys that's like, I want to be rich and famous one day.
Right.
That's not my sunset. My sunset, believe it or not, is a house with a farm, some animals, me tilling the lawn, doing that type of stuff, sitting on the porch. Peaceful. I don't need the mansion. I don't need the Lamborghini. I just like to tell stories, right? I love to see what I had in here and I write down come to life, right? I got a board at home with probably 50 projects on it, right? And I was listening to Steve Harvey talk about him finally getting his judge show.
Yeah.
And he was saying that was an idea he had for so long, for like 13 years, right? He had this idea. And it's somebody that been in the business since we know the business.
Yeah.
Right.
And he's like, that was the one that turned it all over for him, that he wanted to do, that he finally got to do. So I was like, you know what? I'ma just put my ideas on paper, right? And one day they'll happen, right? Because I got like little mini easy to do, and then I got grandiose ideas that's like, the hustle gotta get me to it, right? I gotta keep grinding. And my pie in the sky is someone, a company paying me for my ideas to where I can just churn them out and don't have to worry about the hustle portion anymore, but can really just be creative.
Have you ever felt like giving up?
Felt like giving up. I'll tell you honestly, when we were doing My New Philly, right? A lot of people don't know, and I'm sure you're gonna understand this pain when I say it, and not that these are any conversations that we had, but My New Philly was never profitable, right? We were fortunate to, some months be right above the waterline, right? But most months, I was funding My New Philly out of my pocket.
Out of pocket,
right?
yeah.
I was hustling, doing other jobs, making sure that My New Philly's light stayed on. So there was at least 2-3 times I cried in that studio.
Right,
You know
with
what I'm
no one
saying?
watching.
With no one watching, right? And just like the power to keep going really for me came from, we created so many opportunities for people that came through those doors,
Yeah.
right? There's people that are now gainfully employed in the news media realm all over the country that came through those My New Philly doors, right? And there's relationships. There's people that are still like this.
Yeah.
There's a couple that's about to get married that met at My New Philly,
Wow.
right? So all of those things, I tell people all the time, the win isn't always money. Right? It's not always this windfall of cash. I know I personally changed a lot of people's lives. Like I personally put them on a direction that led to success. So when I wiped those tears away in that studio, that was what kept me going. It was, I can't let these folks down that I asked to be a part of my dream and they decided to come along. Because one of the things I always understood was, if I ask you to come along, right, I'm expecting and thinking and hoping you're going to give me 100% of your best. Nobody's going to put 100% of themselves into a dream that's 100% yours. So if you gave me 1%, I was thankful because I asked you to come along for this journey.
All right, before you start this master class,
I'm
because well, you're hitting it.
Very
There's a lot of people watching that's like, oh my God, because when you're building a dream, it's your dream.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so grateful for my team, because I had a dream and they're like, no, we're here. And even when things got tight, I don't got it. They were like, I'm here. You know what I mean? So I get it. And them tears and all that, tears in the car, tears on the train, tears in the bathroom. I get it. But I want to get back to Christmas Bae.
Okay.
Let's talk about what is Christmas Bae, like the plot of it, because a lot of people, they know it's a romantic comedy.
Yes.
Right. There's some heavy hitters in it, but what can people expect when they see it?
So the thing about Christmas Bae is one of those films that you're gonna kind of think you know what's happening from the start, right? And you may, but it's so fun. Right, and I think a lot of our Christmas movies, like Home Alone, right? You can watch Home Alone every year. Right. So when I wrote Christmas Bae, that's kind of what I was going for. Like, can I tell a story that no matter if you've seen it already, it's still enjoyable the second time around, the third time around.
That's a good point. Yeah, that you'll watch it every year around the holidays. And
I think Christmas movies should aim to do that, right? Christmas Bae is the story of, so Rena Bae is its prequel. Right, so I mentioned the Matrix, everything melds together. So Rena Bae,
I love it.
These young ladies create this app. This is in Rena Bae. They create this app where they're like, these dudes ain't nothing out here. What if we could just rent a guy and we pay him to be our knight in shining armor and save the day, right? So in Christmas Bae, a couple hits financial trouble, right? So he's scrolling along. The guy Hit Me and Holla plays Amir in the movie. He's scrolling along. He sees Rena Bae, this new app that's paying guys to go on dates, and we got financial trouble. Right. Babe, what you think about this? His girlfriend approves. So happens he get books on Christmas. He gets booked on Christmas.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Right? When he shows up at the family's house that he's booked at, it's a familiar family.
Oh.
So now he has to navigate
Plot
a full
twist.
Christmas day as this Christmas Bae,
Yeah.
but he's sitting there as the boyfriend of his real girlfriend's sister,
Oh boy.
right? So that's the plot, and unfolds the shenanigans, right? You got the crazy uncle, Dwayne Finley.
Everyone got those.
You got the loving pop that got secrets up his sleeve. You got the drinking grandmom that's a little freaky,
drama.
right?
Little drama. We say little drama.
Little drama.
Little drama. What can people watch it?
People can watch Christmas Bae on Tubi.
Hold on.
And-
Matter of fact, that's your camera right there.
Okay.
Go ahead. You got 30 seconds.
Listen, man, check out Christmas Bae on Tubi. You're gonna love it. If you've already seen it, watch it again. If you love it when you see it, please, please share it. Just send out a text. Hey, I seen this great movie called Christmas Bae on Tubi. You should check it out too, because I know y'all gonna love it. And it is family friendly, right? It's not one of these crazy movies that you can't put on around the kids. It's a great movie.
I love it. And it's a movie you can watch year after year.
Year
Right.
after year.
I'm glad you
Yes.
mentioned family friendly, because I don't think we asked that question, so that's important.
Yeah,
Yes,
very
it is.
important.
That
Yes, it is.
and around this time of the year, yes, good point. So
Yeah.
that's perfect. Well, we wish you so much luck and
No
continued
luck.
success.
No luck.
Continued success.
No
Yeah.
luck.
Oh,
Success.
yes. Listen, you
Let's
need a
get it.
little bit
I'll
of
take
luck.
both.
I'll
Okay,
take
I
that
agree.
in
I
luck.
agree.
You
A
need
little bit of luck. He said, I'll take
Put them
both.
together,
That's
create a
right.
secret Good Morning Delaware sauce.
Right.
There you go. There you go. Perfect.
I love it, Kyree. Thank you so
Yes,
much
thank
for
you.
You're right. A little bit of luck
Just a
goes a
little.
lot of bit away.
Yes,
Yes.
it
I like
does.
that a little bit. That's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's a t-shirt.
My dad taught me that.
He did?
Yes, he always says you just need a little bit of luck.
A little bit of
A
luck.
little bit
Not
of
a
luck.
lot, just a little. And
All right.
there you go.
Well, we're going to take a break real quick, but before we go to the break, check out this trailer to
Mm-hmm.
Christmas Bae.
Jeez, listen, why you ain't do Joy like this? I ain't still your boyfriend.
Love it here. Yes, I'm sure it is.
Girl,
I just put my stocking on the fireplace. So many
Now that's
things
definitely
I
a gift from
love
Black
about
Chef.
I want to give the before my sisters so my family can meet you first.
No, girl, you know she ain't got no damn man.
Joya, chill.
I'm sure they gonna love me just as much as you do.
I'm glad you told him, because I'm getting ready to have a great Christmas.
On passing the bar and becoming a member of the prestigious Temple Law School alumni. We regret to inform you of a minor oversight.
This house is the last thing we got tied to my father.
I want to tell you guys all about Renovac.
Up to 10,000 for one date.
I'm surprised you haven't heard of it.
Who is he?
My new boyfriend.
And we want to thank you for this food that you've laid before us, especially Alicia's yam.
Amir was my doctor.
Yeah, this little thriller jacket got you acting real unusual.
Baby, somebody rented me.
Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Damn, it's a Christmas gift.
Boy, I'll marry you with that big ass rock.
What's the deal, Playboy? Season's greetings, I said.
And have some self-respect for once.
Respect these, Chucky. Speedy loves your eggnog, Mom. But he's had a little bit too much. Santa Claus doesn't have to be white.
I don't even believe in white people.
On Christmas? Damn it, we taught y'all better than that.
Family needs family forever. You the oldest, you ready to go?
I have made sure that this mortgage has gotten paid for the last 20 years. I always find a way.
Oh, y'all know how I feel. Can't get nothing if you don't give something. Say it.
Can't get nothing if don't give
You will feel it in your heart, your mind, your soul, and your little coochie.
You don't mind? I think I just had a Christmas angel whisper in my ear.
Hit it, babe. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Hit a very shiny nose. What?
That felt good.
Can we say great day?
Somebody want to catch me up on what's going on here?
Hey, hello to you too.
Come on, Amir. Take care of my man.
So dramatic.
You're so single.
So have a Merry Christmas. Everybody's giving.
Christmas Bae is a movie on Tubi, not a Tubi movie.